Yo, buddy, what's up? It's your boy Richard Gagne, and yeah, I know what you mean, man. I totally fucking agree with you. If people at an early age start to do shit that you're supposed to do when you're an adult, and they want to have kids and shit, like fucking Jerry Springer or some shit, you know? And it should be a law, because I don't want to defend anyone. I don't want to be sounding like a bad guy. But here, when you have a kid, the government pays you to take care of your kid. It's a children's composition or something. Not children's aid, but alimony or some shit. Anyway, it's like a thing, like welfare, but for kids. Like if you have 3 kids, they'll give you, I don't know, example, $300 each for each kid you have. So you get $900 a month for all your kids. I don't know if they do that now, but at the time, that's what they did. Now, the thing is when kids are growing up, the government and all these political shit and governments and shit, they look at little kids like dollar bills. This is a $20 bill. No, that's what they do. This is one kid. Now, if you're, example, all the kids in the whole society, then they make profit when those kids grow up and go, I don't know, buy a CD or buy DVDs or something. They get so much fucking money from people these days, from income tax payers. Like you said, the people are saying that you have to pay money to bail this guy out or some shit or whatever, but which is a load of shit, because you shouldn't have to, because you're already paying all this money for taxes and shit, so why the fuck would you have to pay that shit too? Anyway, I know for a fact, there's girls that are 13, 14 years old selling themselves out on the street for money, for lousy $20 or $40. Now, isn't that fucking shit? Because no matter how parents treat their kids, they're still gonna do all this shit. Now, me and my girlfriend, we want to have kids one day. If we're still together and we get married and everything, I want to have kids with her. I would not love anything else more in the life to be considered a dad. But I wouldn't just go out and fuck anyone just to be a dad. Like, that is bullshit. Like, number one, you have to be financially set for a long period of times, because you're gonna have to struggle to take care of your kid, because kids don't come cheap. I'm sorry to say, but you have to take care of them. You have to buy diapers and baby food and everything, you know? It's expensive to take care of a kid. Now, government and taxpayers and everything, like, all they do is take their money that you pay them and fucking put it in their pockets. Like, It's fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck, man? Where's the world coming to? People just, they fucking make major profits out of shit, man. It's crazy, man. It is fucking insane. Now you're saying that government looks at kids with paychecks and like dollar bills and stuff. Well, the government looks like a baby when it's born and does like this. Ha 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 ha. Aha, I'm gonna be rich now. Aha, baby's born. All their money comes to me. Bah ha 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 ha. You know how much this is? This is $580 in 20 bills. Now, for me, all this is gone tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. For rent, telephone bills, food, you know, adults, they pay bills, they do stuff, they buy food, they pay car insurance, they buy gas for cars, they take care of what they have. If you did give this to a 13-year-old, do you know what he's gonna fucking do with it? He's not even going to give two shits about the fucking kid. Because he's 13 years old. He's young. He's gonna fucking buy a PS3, a PSP. He's gonna get fucking buy games and CDs. Like, what the fuck? You have a kid, man, at 13 years old. Fucking put your mind to... I saw your video, man. I saw a video on YouTube the other day. Fuck. The kid is 13 years old holding his baby and oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. And the news reporter goes up to the kid and says, how are you gonna take care of it? The kid's like, I don't know. And he's like, where are you gonna get the financial aid for taking care of your kid? I don't know. I'm a student, I go to school. And then they're all there like, like they don't give two shits because, like you said, they're gonna take that kid and put it on their parents' hands and be like, you know what? Dad, I got a kid, so you gotta take care of it. I got $800 coming in each month. Oh, I'm gonna fucking buy a PSP, I'm gonna buy a PS3, and I'm not even gonna give you any money to take care of my kid, and I'm gonna expect you to do it for me. Because kids are like that. They don't do something and think twice. Okay, what are the consequences? Adults sometimes do the same thing. But when adults do it, it's so much different. Example, if a kid rapes someone, I'm saying example, I'm not saying that it's going to happen or it's happening or something. I'm just saying, if something happens like that, like a kid rapes someone, the kid gets off scot-free because like they're minors and shit like that, you know? But if you see a fucking 40-year-old guy raping a kid, penitentiary, jail, fucking electric chair and all this shit, he's gonna pay the consequence. But the kid's just gonna get off fucking scot-free. He's gonna do it again. You know? Anyway, point being, dude, I totally agree with your video, man. I totally agree with it. Conspiracies, governments, fucking putting money in their pockets from fucking stupid ass shit. The money's coming, the world's coming to an end, man. The world is coming to an end. You know, the last thing I want to do if I stay alive till like I'm 40 or 50 at least, the last thing I'm gonna do and the last thing I want is to be with a girl, to have a kid and hold them tight and say I love you and I will always be there in your memory, and then end up passing away.